Alright, welcome once again to the system. This is another software for trading. In fact, it's easy to understand. If you look at the system, it has the buy, the sell, and the buy button. We're using time frame 5 for this now. Now if you look at this right corner, we have, look at this. This is 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week. Now look at this. 1 minute is saying it is at the sell trade. 5 minutes is saying sell. 15 minutes is saying sell. So if you look at this to trade, it will help you better. Look this and then trade with the maximum. Like here we have 3 shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 shell. 4 pointing to shell, and only 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 1 week is pointing buy. So in that you need to look at shell trades to take. But then this is a back test. As a back test, look at this. As it comes to this point, at this point, you can place a buy trade, because as it passes this line, highest it will not pass this too far to go back. It may pass, sometimes it passes, but once it passes this one, you don't need to wait, just enter a trade. Okay, now look at it. Assuming you enter a trade from this point, as it crosses this small line, in between, as the price comes to in between the 2 lines at the down, put a buy trade. You go with it. Look at it. It came to, you can still keep it, although it can still retrace, come toss this one and go back. So now as it tosses this one, you can take off your trade, because here it does not come to toss the outer line. This is it. As it tosses this, take off. You can also take a buy sell trade rather, because it must only come down. See, it came down, it retraced up again, and what? Look at where it come to. It come to this. As it tosses here, now take place a trade. Assuming now you placed a trade here before, after taking out the first buy trade, you take sell trade here, and coming up here, it worked against you to come and toss the line again. Take another trade, the same shell. You've got one shell here. So as it moved, look at it, now move down. It comes to this. As it tosses it, take off your trade, allow it to go. Nice. As it goes back, here it comes to toss this line, so don't bother to trade with. It come back to toss it. So as it toss it, take a trade. From here that you take off your trade, you can take another trade, a buy trade to go with it. Where you fail or you didn't fail and you take, it come here, you've not taken off. It come against you again to toss this. Take another trade, it will go. You see? Simple as that. Now this another point. As you take off this one, take a trade to come down. It comes down straight. It comes down straight. Yeah, you can take off trade, though it does not touch it. Don't wait always to touch it. As I got small thing, you can take off your trade. If you toss it, place another trade. Yeah, it comes to toss it. You can take a trade again. Almost tossing it, of course. Remember, as it moves from here, it has not tossed this. So certainly as it comes, it must come and toss this before it go back to toss this. So at this point, you can take another trade, come with it. Oh, this is glorious. Anytime you see this one come to pass the outer line, don't just even wait, enter a new trade to go. If you enter trade to go, look at it, it's also past this one now to go. Oh, this system is interesting. It passes it, It goes on. As it passes it reverses. Does not toss it even, it reverses. See it? It come here, toss, go, toss. But anytime it tosses this, there must be a reversal, either small or big. Now it's, look, see what happened there. Here it passed this. It passed the outside line. It came and tossed it and passed it. Here it came, it does not toss it. It does not, it came back to toss it. So as long as it tosses this, before it will come back again to toss this, it must come to toss this upper. So anytime you see it comes to this, just enter trade. You see it enter trade, now it has tossed this. As it now come to this here, then you are sure that it's down trade now again. So you now trade down. From here you come. Let us see the back test. In fact, you can put it in your system and check. Look, here it passed, it came up to toss it. As it came up, and it's how it just moves. Here it tossed it. Sorry. Yes, at this point it tossed it. As it tossed it, you can take just a sell trade, click on this to go on a trade. You enter here, it moves down, see the distance. Take off your trade as it tosses this. It came up again. Look, it moved up, 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 up. So just look at it. Simple to use. So this is one of the simplest systems to use. Anybody can use it to trade. As much as you can be patient to wait for this touch. This is it. So this is called templates. Easy to use template. Okay, now at the beginning, at the end of the trade, look at this. It has come to toss this. But remember, here it went outside. Here it went outside. And here it now come, it came, it retraced, it come to toss, it come back, it's now going back. It may come back to toss this, but it will not toss this. Until this now comes down to toss this outer line at the down before it will finally go up. Look here now. 1 minute is showing up, but 5 minutes and 15 minutes is still showing down. Why? Because it has not come to have its peak at the down. This is a simple system, just back test. So simple to use. So simple to use. This is it. Anytime it passes this outer line, it must rush back. Okay, this is now 5 minute time frame. Let's try 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. Okay, look at this. Assuming you now take a trade, you must wait for it to come and toss either of the lines. Now it tossed this, it went above. It came back to toss near it, not really toss, it reversed. It reversed. Look at here, here it came out seriously, okay? At this point, it passed it. It moved down to pass it. It moved again to pass. To pass. Look at it. It passed. Yeah, it passed. It come and toss it. So, as it toss it, reversed so seriously. Okay? It has not tossed this. it reversed, it come. Always just the same thing. It moved to Thursdays, go back. It come back to Thursdays. Okay, it has crossed this line now. So that is it. Your own duty is to work within this down. Is to work within the 1, 2, 3, 4. That is your concern. As this one now passed all this for 15 minutes, it must come back to touch this. It takes time. Remember, see here, it touched this, it came out. So anytime it touches and go out, it must reverse to come out as the other side. And again, see the buy limit. This is buy limits. This buy limit means your system, you must, once you place the buy maybe here at this down here, and it comes to reach this, it's saying that you should take off your trade and have a shell trade to come down. Within the day, it will come to here, and here this is the day trade. It will not go beyond this so much. So if you see it here, go with up trade as it touches this. Simple trade system. Only don't use your real money. Use them on to troubleshoot when you know you are okay with the system now. Then put in your money. Happy trading experience. Trade to prosper. But remember, Forex trading is not a get rich quick business. If you go with that mentality, you will lose everything.